Hello everyone, JohnnyThunderEAS&Weather here with a severe weather update for the Day 2 Outlook. First off, I am filling in for SPC Convective Outlooks for the severe weather portion of the video, as he is currently volunteering at band camp. So I'm filling in for him for Day 2, but I'm also going to have my fire weather outlook for Day 2 as well. But for the severe weather portion of it, I'm filling in for SPC Convective Outlooks. Excuse me. We have a slight risk for severe weather tomorrow that encompasses eastern Colorado, extreme southwestern Nebraska, western Kansas, the panhandle of Oklahoma, and the north central part of the panhandle of Texas. Cities in tomorrow's slate include Liberal, Kansas, Dumas, Texas, Borger, Texas, Guyman, Oklahoma, and Lamar, Colorado. And we have two marginals tomorrow, one covering southwestern South Dakota, western Nebraska, far southeastern Wyoming, parts of eastern Colorado, parts of western Kansas, western Oklahoma, much of the panhandle of Texas, and far northeastern New Mexico. And another marginal tomorrow encompasses southeastern Alabama, southern Georgia, and a little bit of northern Florida. Tomorrow, cities in tomorrow's marginal include Columbus, Georgia, Amarillo, Texas, Albany, Georgia, Dothan, Alabama, and Valdosta, Georgia. Going to tomorrow's tornado threat, there is a 2% chance of an isolated tornado tomorrow that encompasses southwestern Nebraska, eastern Colorado, western Kansas, the panhandle of Oklahoma, the northern part of the panhandle of Texas, and extreme northeastern New Mexico. Cities in the 2% tornado risk area tomorrow include Liberal, Kansas, Dumas, Texas, Sterling, Colorado, Fort Morgan, Colorado, and Guyman, Oklahoma. Going to the wind for tomorrow, there is a 15% chance of damaging wind gusts of 58 miles per hour or higher tomorrow that encompasses eastern Colorado, far southwestern Nebraska, far western Kansas, the panhandle of Oklahoma, and north central part of the panhandle of Texas. Cities in the 15% wind risk area tomorrow include Liberal, Kansas, Dumas, Texas, Borger, Texas, Guyman, Oklahoma, and Lamar, Colorado. And there are two areas where we have a 5% chance of damaging wind gusts of 58 miles per hour higher tomorrow. One covering far southwestern South Dakota, western Nebraska, far southeastern Wyoming, eastern Colorado, western Kansas, western Oklahoma, the far northeastern part of New Mexico, and much of the panhandle of Texas. And I think I mentioned western Oklahoma too. And another 5% wind risk tomorrow encompasses southeastern Alabama, southern Georgia, and far northern Florida. Cities in the 5% wind risk areas tomorrow include Columbus, Georgia, Amarillo, Texas, Albany, Georgia, Dothan, Alabama, and Valdosta, Georgia. And now to the hail threat for tomorrow. There is a 15% chance of hail of 1 inch in diameter or larger tomorrow that encompasses eastern Colorado, far southwestern Nebraska, and far western Kansas. The 15% hail risk area tomorrow includes Lamar, Colorado. And finally, we have a 5% chance of hail of 1 inch in diameter or larger tomorrow, covering southwestern South Dakota, western Nebraska, far southeastern Wyoming, eastern Colorado, western Kansas, the panhandle of Oklahoma, parts of the panhandle of Texas, and far northeastern New Mexico. The 5% hail risk area tomorrow include Amarillo, Texas, Garden City, Kansas, North Platte, Nebraska, Liberal, Kansas, and Pampa, Texas. In summary, isolated severe storms capable of large hail and severe wind gusts are expected in parts of the central and southern high plains on Saturday. Additional strong storms are possible across parts of the southeast. So, that's your Day 2 severe weather outlook. So, stay safe in the affected areas tomorrow. even the marginal, because sometimes marginal can produce some pretty strong storms. Take today to prepare for tomorrow's severe weather. Again, despite even if you have a marginal, even if you just have a marginal, but especially in the slight. So even if it's just a marginal and slight, you still need to remain vigilant. So I'll go over all of this again tomorrow morning, and also time to go to the fire weather outlook for tomorrow. All right, for tomorrow's outlook. Okay, so as for tomorrow, we have an isolated dry thunderstorm chance in southeastern Oregon, far northeastern California, northern Nevada, and southwestern Idaho. And dry thunderstorms are thunderstorms without any form of precipitation. In dry thunderstorms, there can be thunder and lightning, but no rain. Okay, so any dry thunderstorms, are kind of, there's no rain, there's no precipitation with any dry thunderstorms. All precipitation just evaporates before reaching the ground in dry thunderstorms due to dry air in place. So, anyway, and we have an elevated risk for fire weather tomorrow for wildfire spread encompassing southwestern Wyoming, western Colorado, most of Utah, northwestern Arizona, and far east central Nevada. Okay, so a mid-level shortwave trough will de-amplify as it moves slowly eastward across the northern Great Basin during the day. Large-scale forcing for ascent and steep low mid-level lapse rates preceding this feature will promote another day of isolated to widely scattered high-base thunderstorms across the northern Great Basin and Intermountain West. Around 0.5 to 0.7 inch PW and modest storm motions will support mostly dry thunderstorms, posing a risk of lightning-induced ignitions over receptive fuels. Between the shortwave trough and the large-scale ridge over the southwest and northern Mexico, moderate mid-level westerly flow will overspread a deeply mixed boundary layer over parts of the southwest and Great Basin into the Central Rockies. Single-digit to lower teens relative humidity and breezy west-southwesterly surface winds will yield elevated to locally critical fire weather conditions across parts of northern Arizona, much of southern and central Utah, and far western Colorado during the afternoon. So, that's your fire weather outlook for tomorrow. So, anyway, please, in the affected areas, people in the affected areas should not do outdoor burning. Should not do outdoor burning tomorrow. Okay? Do not do outdoor burning in the affected areas. If there's a dry thunderstorm, lightning can hit the surface and the fire can spread out of control, especially if the surface is too dry. But it most likely will be dry, and so is the air, so the rain will evaporate, thus increasing the fire risk if lightning hits the surface, if there's cloudy ground lightning strikes. But anyway, so avoid outdoor burning in those affected areas tomorrow. Okay, and do not just throw lit cigarettes on the ground. Because don't throw cigarettes on the ground. Period. Because one, that's littering. Two, it may cause a fire if it's not out. I don't know why people smoke. I don't know why some people smoke. But if you do, make sure your cigarette is out before throwing it away. Because if it lights cigarettes in the trash can, that too can cause a fire. But just avoid outdoor burning. Period. Tomorrow in those affected areas. So I'll go over all of this again tomorrow morning. Stay safe. Take care.